So we want to move now to our meteorologist, our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb, standing by. And Chris, as we've been saying, this is really a fulfillment of some of the things that y'all have been telling us about. And we're in this next part now as the day has gone into evening. And
this is the freezing rain part. This is the part that's a little more dangerous out there as we have raindrops coming down, freezing when they hit a surface, whether it is the road, whether it is your windshield or your back deck, or even the trees out there. Look at this. Now, as much as this looks beautiful out there, this is in Peachtree Corners from Levani Halberg, and you can see how all of that ice is just coating those trees. Not only is that pretty, but this could also be dangerous because we are seeing some wind gusts whipping up out there as well. And with these tree limbs already weighing down a little bit from that ice, and then you add in the wind, that will help to bring down some of those tree limbs. If they hit power lines, we'll have power outages, and we're seeing the power outage numbers coming up now. This is in Jasper. Look at that, how that ice is coating on the trees there too. This is from Eddie Donato. Thank you guys so much for sending us those pictures and helping us tell that weather story of freezing rain. The other thing that helps tell the story, radar. Now you'll notice here we have some of that winter mix still that's pushing on through, and this is mainly freezing rain that we're talking about here. Maybe a little bit of sleet mixing up in far north Georgia. We're seeing the main shield move out. Some dry spots here, but it's not all over. We have more of this moisture back into Alabama that's going to keep feeding in too, but it's going to be more scattered for the rest of the evening hours and then eventually tapering off here during the evening hours tonight. So the precip will be stopping later on tonight, but then the icy conditions and the slick conditions are most likely going to persist well into tomorrow morning. Look at all these temperatures, either at or below freezing. We're all around 32 here in Metro Atlanta. We do have 33 in LaGrange, 1 degree above freezing there, but then a little below freezing in Canton and in Gainesville. Clayton in the 20s. Rome, Dalton, you're just above freezing right now. We're watching this area here, north and east, where we have that wedge that's developing, which will be some cooler air, that shallow layer of air at the surface, and as more of that rain falls through there, it is going to add to some more icing. Melissa Nord joins us right now, tracking the ice that's happening. And Melissa, we really have to watch those winds out there tonight and tomorrow too.
And it's the next couple of hours, Chris, that are critical initially for power outages, and then tomorrow again the winds are going to pick back up. I just want to read out though some power outage numbers. In total in this state we have about 62,000 customers without power. That includes now 45,000 Georgia Power customers without power, 10,000 from Greystone. We've got 3,400 from Coweta, Fayette EMC, and 4,000 for Cobb EMC. So a lot of these power outages coming in because even though it's not that much ice, it is weighing down the trees and power lines, and you couple that with some of these gusts, and that is enough to cause power outages. So you're probably hearing those trees, the ice crackling outside as those gusty winds roll in. What we're expecting though the rest of this evening is that steady, sometimes moderate freezing rain is going to be coming to an end. We'll still see a little bit of freezing drizzle here as we push the forecast track out into 9-10 o'clock tonight, but the really heavy accumulation stuff, that will be winding down. However, overnight tonight, even though we're not picking up anything additional, the temperatures are dropping below freezing. Anything not being constantly checked and retreated on the roads, doesn't have fresh salt on it or anything, it could all freeze back up. So icy spots are likely tomorrow morning. We'll start with clouds. Gusty winds build in again tomorrow afternoon. Some of those wind gusts tomorrow, I'll show you here on the forecast track, could be around 25 to 30 miles per hour. So cold temperatures to stay for tomorrow, sunshine returning by the afternoon, and gusty winds again for your Saturday. 7-day forecast. Notice we stay in the 30s over the weekend. Refreezing though each of the nights ahead. So anything that melts tomorrow afternoon and it's still wet at sunset is going to refreeze with a low of 20 degrees on Sunday morning. 40s on the way for Monday, but chilly temperatures through much of next week.